High up in the mountains here at Spielberg, it's time for qualifying on what will be the fastest laps of the season. Stand by for qualifying at the Austrian Grand Prix.
And Hamilton. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1 minute 03.6.
So it's all about speed in today's sprint, not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top? It's one of the shortest laps on the calendar today then, with 7 rights and just 3 lefts, making up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is barely a corner at all. They'll be flat out through there, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of Turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. Golden Boy lines up on pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Fernando Alonso, Sargent, Hamilton, Vesti, Russell, Helga, Stroll, Verstappen, Leclerc, Tsunoda, Iwasa, Ocon, Joe, Albon, Martins, Fittipaldi, Magnussen, Doohan, Bottas, and Jehan Daruvala. And with preparations almost complete, let's head trackside for today's sprint. And alongside me today, former Formula One driver and former world champion too. See, told you I'll give you a big intro. Anthony Davidson, hello. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. As we all know, every single driver wants to know what's required of them, and in the case of this driver, I think things are pretty stable at the moment. They're doing what the team require.
Well, that's the thing, as a driver, it's easy to feel like you're the individual. It's all about you, and you want to further your.
Here we go then. The formation lap is underway ahead of today's sprint. As all the cars take their positions on the grid, the final preparations have been made, and all that's left is for the drivers to deliver on track. So with the sprint concluded, join us next time for qualifying and of course the main event, this weekend's Formula One Grand Prix. We'll see you next time. here at Spielberg, it's time for qualifying on what will be the fastest laps of the season. Stand by for qualifying at the Austrian Grand Prix.
Behind us are Norris, Stroll and Vesti. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1 minute 13.0. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1 minute 10.3.
Good afternoon and welcome to Spielberg and to a circuit that in one form or another has held every Austrian Grand Prix in the championship except the very first back in 1964. It was at this race that John Watson lost a bet and his beard when he took Team Penske's only F1 victory in 1976. If anything, the stakes are even higher today, with 25 points available for victory and a crucial advantage in the championship fight. The Spielberg circuit then is situated 700 metres above sea level, with just 10 corners making up one of the shortest laps of the season. One time around here is a distance of around 2.6 miles, with the best overtaking chances into turn 1 or the tight uphill of turn 3. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Golden Boy lines up on pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Sargent, Stroll, Hauger, Tsunoda, Russell, Hamilton, Martins, Ocon, Verstappen, Albon, Iwasa, Magnussen, Leclerc, Vesti, Bottas, Deruvala, Joe, Doohan, Fernando Alonso, Enzo Fittipaldi. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And alongside me today, a man small in stature but big on comment, Anthony Davidson. Hello. As we all know, every single driver wants to know what's required of them. And in the case of this driver, I think things are pretty stable at the moment. They're doing what the team require.
But that's the thing, you know, as a driver, it's easy to feel like you're the individual.
And the formation lap is underway here in Austria. The atmosphere coming from the fans here today is electric. This circuit gives drivers fantastic overtaking opportunities due to the 3 long straights. So let's hope we're in for some wheel-to-wheel action today. As the cars come back towards the grid to line up for the start of the race, each driver will be wanting to get the best start they possibly can. And they'll be hoping to finish today's race on the podium, and failing that, within the points.
follow the safety car. Fernando is in for his stop. Conditions are only getting worse. Watch out for Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. You'll be controlling the pace on the restart. Keep it steady until the safety cars reach the pit lane. The rain's getting worse, be very careful. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now. In the pits. Okay mate, that's it, go, go, go! That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Offline, wait for further updates. stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Superb driving. That is the race win, my friend. Well done.
Smiling faces on the pit wall then after that superb win here in Spielberg, and rightly so. A brilliant effort from the whole team.
They led from lights out to the flag at the end, and their race victory was never in doubt, was it? Brilliant stuff by them.
Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.